What is good, YouTube? Yu-Gi-Oh! Bender here, coming to y'all with my Dino updated. This is gonna be the deck I'm gonna play for the rest of the year and the rest of the format. To me, this is amazing. We finally got a much needed boost to really help this deck compete with everything. I feel like it already was one of the better decks, especially when we got Raptor. Now, since we had some time to play around with it, some decks got hit, and we got a little bit of a boost with the last set. Mega 10s. I think Dino is definitely one of the best decks, and I'll show you what I'm playing and I'll explain quickly just because it's Dino, and I just made a deck profile not that long ago. So triple Overraptor, usually when I use Overraptor, I win the game, even if I special summon it, because it usually gives you just too much advantage with the ability to pop and summon and ability to search. It's just a powerful card, and if you resolve it, you just smile. And with Crossout Designator, gives you more chances to resolve it because you still have miss too. Giant Rex, amazing. You just continue to banish it and just continue to get it back free advantage. And it's a 2000 beater, so that, like I said, that do come up when you need to attack over stuff. Miss is just powerful. Obviously, it is at 1. Just being able to summon Archosaur, being able to protect, and being able to be reusable. Essential to dinosaurs. Conductor, still wish it was ultimate. Hopefully it does come ultimate. This deck has been around for a long time. It has been one of the best decks for a long time. Has got hit multiple times. But this is still one of the best boss monsters. The ability to flip everything, and you can use double Tyrannos in the same turn. And the fact that it's on 3500, just too powerful. Pank, I love Pank. This card wins me so many games. Pop floodgates, break boards. This card is just absolutely amazing. Baby, still play the 3. You just pop it and just get broken advantage. And the fact that it's reusable and it's not once per turn just make it amazing. Double Archosaur, still play 2. I think 3 is too much because you don't want to Archosaur because you can't. If you could, then it'd be broken. But since you can't, you just want to be able to summon it off Misk or summon it and just pop it with Overraptor. Other than that, I really don't like normal summoning it unless it's the only card I got in my hand or I already have the baby. But then I still want to have protection because getting hand trapped with Archosaur is pretty bad. So I usually like having it with Designator or Misk. One Petite, just still good. Just pop, get your Giant Rexes, your Overraptors, or even your Pank. Triple Raptor, still play 3. I'm thinking about cutting it to 2, but I won't keep it at 3 for right now. I'm happy that it's coming super. But just a card that make your boards better and allow you to pop the babies and just another dinosaur that's a level 4. All those things are key and important, especially because it gives you a lot of advantage. The Chimera, I don't play the Fridge because it's a brick. This card has synergy with the deck. It's a level 4. It brings back Raptor. Allows you to pop the summon off from deck 2. If you have Wyvern, you need another level 4 with a different name. Chimera does come up even if you want to synchro summon the Scrap Dragon, which I still play. Triple Ash, I still play the Triple Ash. The best hand trap in the game still to me. Hits every deck, every main situation. I did cut the Gammas for the Droll. This card is with me, and this is why I had to cut. This card is auto game. Most decks can't build a board unless they have to add multiple pieces. If they don't have the multiple pieces in the hand, they have to get to them. And if they can't get to multiple pieces, they really end a board on something bad or mediocre, or they just pass. I won so many duels just by doing Droll. One Droll win me duels because this deck just puts so much damage and power on the board in one turn that all you need is your opponent to end mediocre or bad, break it, or just wipe them out, and then you win game 1 or game 2 because of it. This deck does brick, but that's why I had to take out Gamma and stuff to reduce bricks. And this card is also good because I play Anima and Link Karibo. So even if you normal summon it, you can't normal summon Gamma or Driver. You can summon this and you can go into a Link. You can summon this and you can go into a Synchro. You can go into a Seed, or not a Seed, but a Link or a Synchro. And it's just a card that's actually summonable. And it's a card that actually just ends games if you activate it, especially if your opponent hand is weak or they need to get to pieces to make a good board. This card just says no. This just has way more higher ceiling of impact Then Gamma and it's summonable, which is a big thing. And you don't have to play the driver, which is a brick. So I just went with Droll. Triple Lost World. I still think this is one of the best field spells just because it gives you so much advantage. And people forget that you do lose 500 defense too, which does come up when you're breaking boards. You know, some people don't realize that, but it's true. Then you got triple Fossil Dig, still one of the best search cards. Search basically everything in the deck and just allow you to get to your combo pieces. Or if you get a hand trap, you can still search the card that you wanted, like Misk, and then you just keep going. I still do play the triple Prosperity. This card is amazing. This card really makes the deck powerful because if you do get hand trapped, you can always just go Prosperity and then you just add the card that you needed and then you just continue to combo off. So this card has just just made the deck amazing. Just being able to get to your Lost Worlds, your Overraptors, your Misk, or even your Fossil Dig to get to the card that you need just made the deck way less bricky and way more consistent. And then triple Crossout Designator. This is probably the best card in the deck. This card is just that good. I played 3 in this deck. This card is a Misk. You basically activate this card and it protects you for everything. People don't realize that you can use this against anything. So you can designate a Prosperity, you can designate a Perm, you can designate a Droll and hand traps too, but anything, as long as you have it in your deck, you can declare it as a quick play and just stop it. Anything. And that's just too powerful. This card is absolutely amazing. And it just allow you to get your combos off. It allow your Overraptor to go through. It allows your Archer Sword to go through. And that's all you really need to make a broke board. And then it's game after that. So not only do you have protection with Misk, now you have Designator that just protects everything, excluding dinosaurs. So not only can you protect your dinosaurs, now you can protect any card from hand traps and other cards because it says declare a name. And it just hurts your opponent as a trap card too on a turn. If they want to use Prosperity or something, just go Designator, they can't do it. And then they just like screw it. You got double Peel, still didn't change that. You want to see it. And then I still play triple Imperm just because some you want to have open in hand. Then you want to also have, so you don't have to waste Doka negates or Logia negates or Appaloosa negates. And then you do want to have some for Designator just because if you banish one from deck, you still want to have some in deck so that way you can still use it defensively. So you still want to play multiple copies of Imperm just because at the end of the day, you do want to be able to protect yourself. And then you got one Logia still, Doka. I do play Bambuska. I changed it because this comes up where if you have a bad hand or you get hand trapped, you just go into Babuska and it just stalls you a couple turns until you see a Overraptor, a Dig, or something crazy just to get your plays back started. So, you know, this deck do have problems with getting hand trapped and then you can't just build a good board. And this card kind of solves that. Dweller, just another gate. Tornado Dragon, blow a back row. Savage, just because it's one of the best cards in the game. Scrap Dragon, I still use it because sometimes you don't want to go into Wyvern with your Chimera and you need to go into something like a Beat Stick. And like I said, it do come with the tokens where you can pop a token, get advantage off Lost World. You can pop a baby and pop something on the field and get advantage for popping the baby. And all that do come up. Plus it's a 2800 beater. Plus if it dies, you can bring back Wyvern because it's not a tuner, it's not a synchro. You can bring back Raptor, you can bring back Chimera, and then it gives you something in return if they kill it instead of nothing. So that comes up. Omega Steel, one Appaloosa, one Unicorn, one Phoenix, one Wyvern, one Anima, one Gardner, one Karibo, and Dino the best deck. I'm gone.